Hello, you beautiful souls, and welcome to Tuesday, the 7th of Motivated March, the month where we're making shit happen, we're getting shit done. And today we have the beautiful Virgo full moon. Now, before I get into the cards, and I have pre-shuffled the Virgo full moon card spread, which will be up on my page somewhere on YouTube, on Facebook and Instagram. This energy wants us to get organized, okay? Virgos like to be organized, almost perfectionists, but they understand that no one and nothing is perfect, but they always do their best. They always give it their best. And the mantra for the Virgo full moon is I forgive myself and others, knowing that we're all doing our best. Get organized, write that to-do list. And I want to talk a little bit about a few full moon rituals before I get into the reading. So what I like to do, and I'd probably do it more often than just on a full moon, but I'm going to share a tool with you. Grab yourself a piece of paper and a pen. Put on some music that no lyrics, just something you can relax to or that motivates you, whichever. And just brain dump, and don't think about what's coming down on the paper, whether it be sentences, words, scribble, doodles, drawings. If you want to draw a doodle, that's fine too, but just let everything that's in your mind consciously and unconsciously come out onto that piece of paper, and just keep going till there's nothing left to write. And don't judge it. Don't judge it. If you're writing something, don't even think about what you're writing. Just let it flow. And then when that pen stops, grab 3 highlighters. I use a green, a yellow, and a pink because it's a bit hard to find a red highlighter, but with the idea that it's traffic lights. So what I need to deal with right here, right now, what I need to prioritize, I highlight with green, and that becomes my to-do list. What is important but can wait, or oh, that's a great idea but maybe not yet, I will do with the yellow, because that's soon. Wait, it can wait, but I will get to it. And then what I need to release, the things on there where I'm like, I didn't even know that was in there, what the fuck, they're the ones I highlight in pink, red. Now the beautiful thing with this is it clears your mind, because it declutters your mind, and full moons are a great time to declutter, clear shit out. We've all heard of that, okay? It's the perfect time to release. So now you have your to-do list, you have your deal with later list, and you have your get rid of that shit list, okay? Now the ones that are highlighted in red, they're the ones we want to release under the full moon, and we can write them down. We can rewrite them so that we've now written them twice, but this time we're writing them consciously. I'm releasing this, and we can burn it under the full moon, or we can rip it up and put it in the bin, or we can scrunch it up and put it in the bin. We can write letters. If a person has come up or a situation has come up, we can write letters of forgiveness. We can read that list, blow up a paper bag, read that list, and then pop it. And that's a way of releasing it. We can just simply speak that list to the moon. Or if there's a certain situation, feeling, person, we can write it out on a piece of paper and we can freeze it in the freezer. We can do so many things to release, but sometimes we don't know what to release. So that brain dump exercise gives you an idea of what's consciously needing to be released, but also subconsciously, unconsciously. And that's why I'm saying, when you do this brain dump, don't judge it. Don't even look at the paper. Just listen to the music, close your eyes, and just let the pen go. Just let it write what it needs to write. Full moon's also a beautiful time to put out some water, cover it so the bugs don't get in it, and just set the intention of what you want it to do. Virgo full moon is very much about getting motivated, getting organized, but it's also a very, very healing type of energy, a real gentle but powerful healing type of energy. So you may want to make the intention that the moon will put healing energy into that water, and then every time you drink it, you drink healing water through your system. It's also a perfect time to recharge or cleanse and recharge your crystals, your oracle cards, your pendulum. And if you're anything like me and you have way too many to put out under the moon, just open the curtains and set the intention that the moon's rays will do that. So this week we have the beautiful heart chakra, which is perfect because it is about forgiving yourself and others from this loving space and knowing that we're all doing our best. And this is about unconditional love. Think about a pet. They love you unconditionally. Loving unconditionally means loving without conditions. So it's not, oh, I love you, but you did this, and I love you, but you did that. It's unconditional love, loving yourself and others for their flaws, their imperfections, and their magnificence. And of course, this week, listen to me go on for 6 minutes. The cards will be pretty quick. This week we have the message of bloom in this garden called life. And my cosmic team, being quite cheeky this morning, said to me, what do we do? What do we do with our garden beds? We fertilise them. And what do we fertilise them with? Manure. So as you're going through that list, there'll be things there to release, okay? We don't want to look at that red list with shame, blame, guilt. We want to look at it as, yeah, that shit happened, but I'm going to turn that shit into fertilizer so that this garden of life that I'm blooming in, I can fertilize it. I can allow it to grow. I can allow myself to grow even more from that stuff. Oops, sorry. So I feel like that's really important for all of us as well. Okay, I have pre-shuffled the cards. So this spread is called Gifting the Collective Healing, okay? 4 questions. But before I even started shuffling, 2 cards jumped out. So I'm going to read those first, and then the rest are for the spread. Release and shield yourself. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. So you can chuck it up to the moon, you can chuck it up to Mike, you can release it any way you like. Quite often, even as I come out of the supermarket or needing to clear away energy that's not mine, I'll just go, I'm chucking it up to you, team. Chucking it up to you, that's not mine. And people will often see me walking along the street like that, because as empaths, we pick up a lot of other people's stuff. And that's the other card. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisaging a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Archangel Michael, your cosmic team are protecting you. And it's simply a matter of seeing this bubble of light around you and setting the intention that love, light, and positivity can enter and exit. But anything negative or that's going to dim your light is sent back out. Like it can't get through. I feel like we're finished with school. Let's get into the reading. Okay, what sacred service are we being called to serve? And we get the third eye chakra. It's safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. It's safe for us all to rise up and see the truth. The third eye chakra is all about envisaging where we want to go, but it's about closing our physical eyes. So often we're distracted by what we see, and our third eye chakra is saying, envisage what you want, see it so clearly, because the universe and your heart doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality sometimes. You can tell yourself a story so often that you start to believe it's true. Think about the other scenario they're giving me is a dream or a nightmare, where you wake up and you go, oh, that was so real, and you wake up crying, or you wake up sweating, or you wake up angry. It's not real, but you've believed it was real. So if you can see something, you can help others to see it as well. And this is about rising above. So our sacred service that we're being called to serve is to rise above all of the lower vibrating energies and to help others to rise as well, to see the truth. How can we focus and devote ourselves to this? By listening to our intuitive feelings, by listening to our heart. Your body is receiving accurate messages from your intuition, from your heart, from your soul, from your cosmic team, from the divine. We are constantly being guided, and it's safe for us to see and feel the energy of love in all of its forms, including angels, auras, and visions. How will I and others heal through this devotion? So by rising up, seeing the truth, feeling into it, how does that help ourselves and others to heal? We had 2 cards jump out, integrity and law of attraction. We align our actions so that they match our values and our inner knowingness of what's right for us. When we see the bigger picture, when we rise above what the external world wants us to believe is truth, news, social media, blah, 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 blah. When we rise above that and we actually feel into our truth, it's so much easier to follow what we love, but from a place of integrity. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and more aware of the energies. Now, some will change for the better, some will change and fade, but it will be for the betterment of all. And then what will be the gift to the collective from this? Manifestation power and goddess. Express your divine feminine energy, embracing its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. The world has for way too long been run by masculine push force energy. Now, don't get me wrong, it's motivated March, it's a month to get shit done. But we don't want to be pushing and forcing and efforting. We want to say, yeah, this is what we want to get done, but we allow it to unfold in divine timing. We allow it to manifest at the right time rather than forcing it. Because if you force it this week, yeah, you'll get it. But if you had waited for the feminine, intuitive, divine timing flow, you would have got it and more next week. And manifestation power, use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Rise up into the god or the goddess that you are. Rise up into your power. Manifest what you desire. Know that you are worthy and deserving of it. You are justified, valid, relevant, and consequential. Uphold your beliefs, feelings, and ideas. So shield your energy, release what is no longer yours. Okay? Rise up. Rise up. That is the service we are all being called to do. To rise and to heal ourselves and rise up, and then to help others to do the same. We do that by listening to our intuitive feelings, all of our senses. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck. All of our senses. How can we help others to heal through doing this? We help them to align their actions with what they're feeling, with what they know, and to attract what they want. And then every single one of us becomes the god or goddess, the king or queen of our garden called life. And we get to take charge. We know that we're justified. We uphold our feelings, our beliefs, and our ideas. but not from an I'm up here better than everyone else. I'm up here and it's great. Come and join me. And I need to go to the bottom of the deck. We are all being asked to be wild, untamed, uninhibited, and unrestrained, to listen to and set our animal instincts free. Listen to all of your senses. I love that for all of us. I trust that each and every one of you got something from that somewhere, whether it was the reading or the full moon rituals. Enjoy the full moon. Charge your water. Charge your crystals. Do that brain dump. And you don't need to wait for a full moon to do that. And remember the mantra, I forgive myself and others, knowing that we're all doing our best. And you know what? If you're doing your best, then that's the best you can do. So don't beat yourself up if it's not perfect. And allow yourself to get organized. You have the to-do list, but don't force, don't effort, don't shove. Yes, we want to get shit done, but we want to get it done in divine timing. And you will know when you're in this space of alignment and law of attraction and law of assumption and manifestation goddess power, you will know when the time is right to go. So much healing, love and love to your intuitive life coach, Tracy. Stay well, stay safe, and above all else, stay true to you. Remember, 2023 is all about me. There's no limits to what I can have, do, or be.